What up, though? I'm JR.
And I'm Donte.
And here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing.
Yo, man. So,
What's up, family?
I was thinking about, like, you know how stuff used to be, like, back in the day, like, when we was growing up and all that, versus, like, how kids grow up, like, right now in this climate that we in, like, how different stuff is, just with, like, even, like, how we was raised. Like, back in the day, I don't even think we had car seats for real. Well, we had car seats, but, like, you didn't sit kids in car seats for real in the back seat. You know what I'm saying?
You was living dangerously if you was in the back seat back then. Nah.
Kids would just be sitting in the back seat.
Slide left, slide
You might have a
right.
seatbelt on, you might not. You know what I'm saying? All you gonna hear is that, sit back, sit down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or had that, or your drunk uncle, nigga. You got the got the arms around you, like, nigga. Hold on to him, Leroy.
Yeah, you know
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying? Everybody lapped up or whatever. It's like, you put
Yeah,
somebody in the back seat now without no car seat, bro, they gonna crucify
You
you.
going to the feds?
It's not gonna happen. But you know what I'm saying? Back then, like, we used to ride in, like, the back of the pickup trucks and all that and shit used to be cool.
Bro, I don't see that no more, man.
Not really.
I don't see. I used to see it all the time, man. Back in the day, you can get 9 people in the back of the pickup. You better just hold on,
Bro, we used to be in the back seat. I remember one of my dad's homeboys, his name Jeff. He used to have a pickup. And we used to ride in the back of that joint on the highway and everything.
See, that's
Now,
living.
I don't even think like you can do that for
That's
real.
real dangerous. See, that's the thing. Motherfuckers don't. The kids nowadays don't understand what danger is.
For
boy.
real. We
They
used
hit
to
a
be-
bump, your ass fly out.
I don't even know if that was like, you know what I'm saying, against the law back then, but we was doing it. We was allowed to do it. And it
I
was
don't
cool.
know, man. I remember in Minnesota when they made seatbelts a law. Remember that back in the day, nigga?
I wasn't living here. You forgot I'm from Ohio.
Oh yeah, I
fool.
be forgetting.
You tripping.
Bro, at one point, you didn't have to wear your seatbelt in this motherfucker. They made that shit a law when I was
I don't know, man. You might
I
wanna
promise
research
you,
that,
bro,
bro.
it was called click it a ticket. I can't make this
That
shit up.
means that you had to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before that though, it wasn't like enforced. They were just literally
know.
like, motherfucking, you ain't had no belt on, it is what it is. But then click of the ticket happened, that was a reason for them to pull motherfuckers over.
But
you
see,
don't
like,
remember that shit?
even back then, okay, like, say, like, even school different, like, coming up back then versus now, like, school fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody got in a fight, you would have to be there to either see it or you gonna hear, like, the hearsay, like, the next day.
Or you would hear about it all day before the
Right.
fight even happened. So you knew what time to be at the damn event. You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass at 3 o'clock. Like, you saying everybody waiting outside at 3 o'clock. Now it's like the whole world to know you got your ass beat if somebody like
You
get in
can't
the
lose a
fight
fight.
because they gonna record it with these smartphones and cameras and stuff. We didn't have all that back then.
That's why these little niggas got switches, bro. They don't want to get socked
Bro,
up
That's dang.
on camera. Could you imagine, nigga, that shit follow you forever. You walk around, you the nigga who got beat up and knocked into the garbage can for the rest of your fucking
See, that's
life.
the thing. Like now, it's like kids too scared to take a L. Like we used to, you know, like they said on Friday, you win some, you lose some.
But you live, nigga. But,
You live to fight another day. That's how we was rocking. Now,
man, but
They
that's
not-
the thing though. Like if you don't have that fucking mentality, bro, like to fight, what's your alternative? Like they don't even think like we used to back in the day. As far as like I could fight, nigga, and I can tell other people I won if they wasn't there. I could like, he beat my ass, but he ain't beat my ass like that. Now it's like everything is on. I'm talking
but
about.
if it's on camera, yeah, you
It's
can't say
a wrap,
nothing,
bro. You can't even say it. You gotta
Everybody
live with it.
recording, Everybody recording everything,
Bro.
It's kind of like I was watching. I can't remember who concert it was, but I was watching somebody's concert.
Okay.
And it's just literally like all you see is the lights, the flashlights from the cameras, and it's just like everybody just recording it. Like nobody like lives in the moment, and like and just enjoys the show. Is everybody got their phone up and recording? Just like
What's the
man.
moment, bro? They don't care no more. They would rather show the world what they doing than actually do it. They would rather. I would rather me personally be there. But nowadays it's more or less like I'd rather show you I went to this concert instead of like letting that music touch you, let the energy from the crowd feel. That's what concerts used to be. You go to a concert and it was for the crowd, the energy. You felt the fucking performer. Now everybody holding their phone up. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you paying attention more to the phone than the actual
bro.
show. And it's like that too, even with like family dinners and stuff like that.
Nigga.
You notice like it'd be a bunch of people in the same room and not nobody even really saying nothing because everybody like
On
this
they
and their
phone,
phone,
bro.
not really saying nothing.
Until it's time to take them Facebook and Instagram pictures. Now everybody all huddled up like they had the greatest time, bro. Everybody posing. Little kids, 7 years old, 5 years old. You be like, it's time to take a picture. They got instant poses now. Like back in the day, everybody made the same ugly face. You just, you know what I'm saying?
Doing silly stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But now kids be boom, strike a pose, and they ready for this shit. It's like
I feel like it's too cool now.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with, like I said, like the club. You bring up the club. Like I feel like everybody in the club just going to the club and having stare-offs. And playing the wall, like for real. Like you literally go to the club now and have stare-offs. Like don't nobody want to dance for real. Everybody go sit in their section
and look mad.
Bottles, do the little bottle wars and record and be like, yeah, it was a movie. Like man, no, it wasn't.
It was not. That shit was a documentary.
And record that shit.
That shit was a documentary.
Nothing else. I don't be understanding, man. It's like,
bro, it's just the reason why is because niggas have lost social connection, bro, because of the phones and all this shit. Like nowadays, the social connection, people don't know how to talk to motherfuckers no more.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like a motherfucker get a phone, and you back in the day, you walk up, hey, let me get your number, girl. You know, I like the way you do things, right? Now it's like, let me get your snap. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't get a phone number.
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
It's too interpersonal. Like you can't do that.
And that's like a wall now, bro. Like when you met a motherfucker back in the day, a female, you know what I'm saying, you would be able to be like, get a vibe from her. You know what I'm saying? Instantly. Now it's like you got to go meet the motherfucker representative online.
That's good. It's like that thirsty.
Man,
it's like
bro.
It's thirsty. Like if you like try to approach a female, that's what it be seeming like. I don't know if it's really that. I don't feel like
that's
it's that,
the label they putting on that shit now, bro. Like you used to have to talk to a motherfucker. You ain't had no G, you ain't had no bitches. Now it's like you can tell a motherfucker, check him on Instagram. I get money. Woo, 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 woo. And bitch go look at your representative and you got all your best angles, all your best fits, everything. And now that's what niggas use the Mac now. Now it's like you checked out my gram, so a bitch can be impressed. You know what I'm saying? Instead of impressing the bitch. Think about it, bro. Back in the day, you had to give her some charm, some charismatic flavor. She would have to want you right then and there. It wasn't no go study me, go read up on me and come back. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna inbox you later after you done check me out. You know what I'm saying? At my best. Come on, fam.
I don't know. I feel like even like at the club, like you can't even like walk up on nobody and just start dancing. Like females can't just walk up on them and start dancing. No, it's kind of crazy. I mean, you can, but it's like it's kind of like weird. Like back in the day, you could just walk up, start dancing, and she'd dance back.
That was the thing.
It was cool, but now it's like
they wouldn't always dance back for some of them niggas. Some of them niggas getting get danced with. They would.
Well, I'm just saying though,
get behind
it was
the bitch
different.
And she look back and be like, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too cool now. Like you literally be standing in the club, people be holding the wall up, taking out the phone, recording,
in their best outfits.
Just it.
In their best
it don't
outfits.
Be like no real dancing, no real nothing going on. It's just like you got to be in the section.
So is that
with a bottle and that's it?
But is that really like? Is that a product of social media? Is that a product of just this new generation that just don't know how to kick it? Is it a Is it a product of like just new versus old? You know what I'm saying? New versus old.
Man. I just think like everything is too cool, and it's like as long as it's being recorded, don't nobody want to look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the camera.
You got to be looking cool, like when the camera on.
So it's the camera then.
I feel like it
is. Okay.
You know
everybody think that's superstar.
That's how it is on social media because it's like you got to portray, or you don't have to, but I'm saying like people want to portray like a certain image. So it's like as long as people can see it on social media, see you in a certain type of light, then that's what it is. Regardless if you're not like that for real in real life, in real time. You know what I'm saying?
It's like only character syndrome where you think you the star of the movie. So everything you do is meant for people to see. So you walk around like I might be on camera, so let me be Denzel all day, or let me act all day. And it's like I see where you're going with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like back then it was just like you just living your life and you just was, it just was what it was. Now it's like people just too cool. Like when the camera come on, you gotta be this person, or you gotta be a certain kind of way because the camera on is.
But it's always weird. On now.
I know.
So you always stuck in this mode now. Like there's no release, no relaxation from it. You always stuck in on mode. I'm on mode.
I feel like I don't know, man. It's just like I don't want to say that social media single-handedly like ruined the world, but it kind of did, man. Because it's like now, even relationships. It's different because you just feel like you got so many options now. Man. You know what I'm saying? You got ways to DM. You got Snapchat to where stuff be disappearing. Even on IG, you can turn on the disappearing messages and all that. It's too many ways to.
I didn't know you could do that on IG.
To have sneaky links or, you know what I'm saying, to cheat and have options and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I feel like even relationships is different now because everybody feel like they missing out on something. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of like being focused on what's in front of them, like whoever their partner is in front of them, is like everybody pay attention into what's outside of that. You're absolutely because you got all these different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all these different
factors
things
and stuff that's around.
That's why when we was coming up, your options was your options. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the world to look at. It was like the motherfuckers at the club, like you said, the motherfuckers at the gas stations, the motherfuckers, you know, you would run into, let's say, at work. Shit, that's the motherfuckers you saw every day. The women you saw every day. It wasn't like I can see this motherfucking girl from New York or this girl from on another part of town that I'm not from and be like, ooh, and now I can get that. I can get that. And if you didn't see it, it wasn't in your radar back in the day. It was like, nigga, it was easier to be in a relationship on both sides. Now, motherfucker, it's all kind of sexy, flexy, usher looking niggas online and shit. Now your bitch sitting there looking and it's like, now you sitting there, it's like, what I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Now you sitting around insecure, she insecure. Now y'all two insecure people in a relationship. And it's because of the phone, bro.
All times, bro. Like I even think about, like back in the day when we was teenagers, bro, we would ride around in the car like during the summer and like we called it like fishing. We would like look for girls. Like, bro, you cannot ride around and do that now. No. You gonna look like you trying to pick somebody up, like you trying to kidnap somebody if you do that now. You ain't riding around in no car nowadays looking for no girls, bro. You not doing that. Happening. Well, I'm saying like teenagers and stuff. Like,
I get it. It's
like,
not.
When we was teens, we was able to do that. Like now you gonna look crazy doing that.
You a predator.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine putting up on like the teenagers putting up on girls now. They gonna be looking trying to run and stuff. Like, oh, they in the car trying to pull up on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the same type of. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
I seen this on YouTube.
It's not gonna be the same thing.
They finna snatch us, girl.
Yeah. It's not gonna be the same thing. So it's just not, like
it's not, man. I almost feel bad for the youngsters, man, because they don't have that, like you say, that ability to get out here and socialize with, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers who really like test their manhood. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, a woman would put you on the spot. You asked her some questions, she asked you some questions back, and if you ain't had the right answers, bro, you lost right then and there. It wasn't no comeback from that.
But see, but the thing is though, back then we dealt with rejection like in a good type of way though too. Yeah, like nowadays, people don't take rejection well at all. Like they feel like, you know what I'm saying, who are you to reject me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's different. Like now, it's just, you know, somebody might do something to you for getting, you know what I'm saying, for rejecting them. Now, back then we was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? One person shoot you down like, oh, you know, I got a dude, or oh no, you're not my type. We be like, all right, we go on to the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not worried about that. But
we always had that one homie that was like, well, fuck you, bitch. Well, every crew had that one nigga, bro.
One person, but I'm saying overall, though,
we handled it well.
Rejection, and it be that. Nowadays, somebody might do something.
They take it personal.
Yeah.
How you take it personal that she tell you she got a man? That ain't got nothing to do with you.
No, but they did have that song back in the day though. It was like, I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah, he was aggressive as hell. Wow. I ain't gonna say what that got to do with me. Yeah, that's fucked up. What your man
got to do with me?
I'm not trying to hear that. It's like, bro, you sound like you gonna take it. You gonna take it.
Yeah, it's different now, man. They can't even take rejection whatsoever. But I don't know. I just feel like we living too much for social media and like the sake of being cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And trying to look a certain kind of way for the internet. Instead of just like living life for what it is and actually enjoying life for what it is. Because it's like sometimes people eat food and can't even eat their food like without taking the camera and like recording it. And
you won't even get no nutrients without taking no picture.
Bro, like they got to make sure the food look good, make sure the angle's right, post it and all of that. Like people don't even eat food.
Bro, that's almost mental illness though.
But it's the way of the world, though, is what I'm saying. If you think about it and if you look at what's on social media, that's what you're going to see.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And I'm not saying, like, by no stretch that I haven't done any of these things.
No. I'm not immune. I'm not exempt.
Guilty of it, too. But I'm just saying it's weird when you really think about it.
Yeah. When you sit back and actually do the knowledge and you do the thought process, like, wow, this shit is different than what it used to be. But we lucky enough to live both, though. The new generation don't know shit about what we talking about. And they never will, bro. Just like... You remember? Have you ever heard an old head tell you? Well, shit, you know, older than us head nigga tell them you like back in my day, The back in my day speeches, we used to be like, hey, whatever, nigga, I don't give a fuck. It's our day.
Now
right?
we having them speeches.
Exactly.
The same
it's full
stuff
circle,
they was doing
bro.
this. Now it's the back in my day. We doing the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Because I be telling like even my sons, my older sons, I be telling them like back in the day like how things were when I was in middle school, high school, and they like, dang, for real. They be like, you know what I'm saying, eager to hear about it because. They experience ain't the same as my experience back then.
It ain't, bro. Like bike riding
saying?
and shit like that. Remember bike riding?
Bro, we used to ride bikes everywhere.
Dude, you better not had a dyno or a GT or some shit.
Bro.
Boy, with some pegs on that bitch.
You was like in a Lambo or something back in the day.
Nigga, you was clean. Bitches would be like, ooh, the little bitches was like, ooh.
Now, like, I don't really see a lot of kids riding bikes. I see some, but not as many as I used to see.
We used to be groups of 20, bro.
Yeah.
Just thick, riding up the block, bro.
And you would know where everybody at because you would see a whole bunch of bikes in the front yard. Now it's just like they own the headsets on the phone. I mean, or on the game. You know what I'm saying? On the headsets.
The game is another one, bro. It ain't the game, especially for the little homies, the little male homies, bro. The game, like I know niggas who would play 2K before they go shoot a basketball in real life, man. Niggas don't care about making a basketball team no more because they can go be LeBron. It's
they can go on the my park and get active.
That's what I'm saying, fam. Like, nah, man, run, hoop. Like, that's the one thing I could say when it came to my son. I was able to impute sports and shit in him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he did active shit when it came to certain shit. So he still fell into the social media like all the rest of them, but at least he hooped. At least he did something physical, right? A lot of these little dudes don't even do nothing physical, fam. A lot of them don't.
It's hard. Like, they don't want to go outside for real. It's too hot or ain't nothing to do. Like, we couldn't wait to go outside. We couldn't wait to go outside. That's what I'm saying. Now, they don't really want to be outside like that.
Nah, fam. They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't, man. They really don't. And I wonder why that is. Honestly, I know why it is. I'm going to be real with you. Outside ain't as good as the internet. We just didn't know that because we ain't had the internet. To us, it's better because we was there, bro. But to them, they don't give a fuck about our stories. Because what they living, it's the internet. It's the game. It's all of this shit.
It's a whole different.
Could you imagine being able to play with your homies, nigga, and he lived over north and you lived over south, but y'all can get on the game and talk to each other and play together? We couldn't do no shit like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like,
they got their little pluses.
I've always been like a more in-person type.
Yeah, but the option to be able to do it is crazy.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So to them, that's their reality though. It's like this, that's their world to be able to connect instantly to people on the phone and shit. Nigga, if I called your house back in the day and you wasn't home, I had to wait till you get home to talk to you.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to wait. Like, with JR probably gonna call me back, man. Hopefully he'll be home soon. And you'll sit around, you'll wait on that phone call. These little niggas get DMs, instant messages, they got text messages, they can jump on the game, snap all that. They connected with each other all day long, bro. Group chats. Group chat. My son said he in a group chat with 15 people. Like, how is this even a thing?
Group chats, bro. Like, pretty much anybody that know me, don't put me in no group chat. Like, that's the quickest way to piss me off is put me in a group chat. Bro, for real. No, it's not even that. It's just I don't like all them alerts.
I'm telling you, me.
You talking about yeah. For me, I don't like all of them alerts, man. Because it be too many people talking. Don't put me in no goddamn group chat. I do not be liking that shit whatsoever.
Bro, I swear to goodness, when my mom passed, we got into a group chat with the family. It was hot at first. That shit went from a flood to a motherfucking drip drop. Nigga, I was talking to myself for that bitch.
I mean, sometimes it's cool. Like, I got like a little siblings one, or like my brothers and my sisters, but it's like, I don't know. But then we don't really talk in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
if you need to give a message out to everybody, that's what.
But don't be keep messaging in no group chat and I'm in it because I'm gonna leave that motherfucker or something. Like, I'm not gonna be in it no more because I don't want all them alerts, bro.
Quick story. I went to the group chat with my family, nigga, for sympathy, blood. I promise you, I was having a bad day. Like, man, I feel lost out here, son. These niggas, my family. Unlost yourself, nigga. Like, damn.
It's crazy.
I don't even want to be in the group chat no more, blood.
Unlost yourself.
Unlost yourself, bro. What a hug. What a love. You know what? But that's just a side story, man.
What?
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I just appreciate the opportunity to be able to tell these little niggas how we used to be because we the only ones who know.
Yeah, for sure.
How else they going to find out?
YouTube.
We ain't had no cameras to film none of this shit. These
no,
niggas
but it's a lot of stuff that's on camera,
I guess,
though.
yeah.
If you
with
go
the big
back,
ass.
like, a lot of stuff be on YouTube. Like, you can
Oh,
go
I
back
did.
and kind of, like, research stuff or, like, but it has to be stuff that people, like, uploaded. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a high school video, like it was, like, life in the 90s, and he had, like, the camcorder. He was going around high school and shit, and he could
I think it was, like, the early 2000s,
yeah,
though.
you
Like,
could see all the styles.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Yeah, I watched that shit. I watched it twice.
Tears in my eyes when I seen that, bro. I think the one I saw was from, like, 04.
Okay, yeah. That's
or
still,
something like
that's
that,
still
but
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, way, way different. I was just like, man, boy, them was the times, though, way back then. Even though I would have been out of school then, because I was 03.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Can you imagine being, like, 80 in this time, bro? All the shit you've seen, your whole shit. Now you went from barely communicating, like, you know, phones and all that shit was a relatively new thing to a certain degree. So you've seen all of these transitions to the point now where you don't even know what the fuck. They got holograms and shit. Imagine that, to be able to see holograms. Like, nigga, AI is, that motherfucking AI is like the Terminator almost. Like, if I was like one of them older niggas who watched the Terminator, it'd be like, this shit has developed, it's turning into the Terminator.
I was just talking to somebody about that too.
Oh, yeah?
I think it was my bro. I was talking to him about all this AI stuff.
Yeah.
I'm scared of all of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a little bit frightened.
Because, I mean, they can make stuff sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
Having conversations with people that you never had conversations with. And then, without putting no video to it, you know what I'm saying? They could put that out. And it sound like you. So people gonna think it's you.
Yeah.
And it ain't you, though.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Your marriage ruined.
But it sound like you, so essentially it's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't you. You know what I'm saying?
So it's you, motherfucker.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So what's truth now? You think it's because you think now nothing is truth, bro? Nothing is true. Think about that shit. Like you just said, motherfucking email your wife, right? Or I mean, not email, leave a voicemail in your voice to your wife saying, "Bitch, I'm leaving you." Right? And you get home and you gotta explain, ruin your life type shit though. I'm saying just on some vindictive shit. Like, AI is that good now. I can make JR fucking admit to murder. You know what I'm saying? Using your voice. That's crazy work, bro.
What I was just saying, like using your voice and all that. And then now they doing it to where, you know, it's videos of
the deep fake shit. Yeah.
It look like the person, but it ain't the person. No. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of tell, but not really though. Sometimes you can't tell. So it's just like, damn, was that real or was that fake?
Think about that. Now, if you in court, right, and your lawyer, there's a case against you, we have it on videotape. So as the AI progresses, who's to say you can't use that as an argument? Like, that's not me. That's AI.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, that's your case now.
It's going to be a wild time, bro, once this stuff, like, really advanced to, like, where it's going. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of embrace it a little. I'm not going to lie. I've been putting my hands on it. Yeah, I've been touching it. Yeah, I've been touching it. Too. I ain't going to lie. It's scary as fuck, though. It's scary as fuck, bro.
It's dangerous. It's definitely dangerous. Yeah.
But that's their world now. Mm-hmm. So they, like, the phones and all this shit is preparing them from a cold world, nigga. Like a soulless world. Think about that. If AI finna run shit on some Terminator shit, and these motherfuckers, everybody socially fucking retarded, you know what I'm saying, socially inadequate because of the way, so now you desensitized to death, murder. You see that shit all the time now. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's why it's so easy to move groups of people, like to get them to do shots, to get them to do this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, because it's easy to control masses now. Because
I was talking about that with somebody else too, about like how we desensitized to like death and all that kind of stuff.
Bro.
Because like people play the game and like Call of Duty and stuff and they respawn and all that kind of stuff. So now like these kids so used to like playing that type of shit that they think like real life is
they
like
go
that.
Respawn at the crib.
They be killing people and stuff. Like, man, there ain't no coming back once you kill somebody. It's like they don't even be aware of the consequences and the repercussions of their actions until they sitting in a courtroom. Mm-hmm. By that time, it's too late.
Man,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? You didn't already...
You done.
You going to jail.
Yeah.
It's over with.
But I seen a little nigga laughing in the courtroom because he ain't go sit and then the judge tell him you ain't never going home. Whole demeanor change.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he's sitting there
once it really hit,
you know what I'm saying?
Once reality really hit, and then they see like, oh, this ain't a game no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when it really get real.
This shit ain't GTA, man. This shit ain't GTA. But until you really experience life. That's like we were saying earlier. We had to experience life. Mm-hmm. They not experiencing life. They experiencing it through a screen. So it's not real. Like, we had people who actually passed. We had things actually happen to us in our family. You know, we seen shit. Now everything, all of their experiences, you can sit in your room and get a lifetime of experiences through your phone. Think about that. If you're 12 years old, you can see titties, you can see violence, you can see fucking niggas in Cali. You can go to fucking overseas to London. You can see videos from them. All the rap, whatever you want to do is in your hands now. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the overexposure, the overstimulation that they get, you know what I'm saying, to the point where nothing means nothing no more.
Yeah.
Nothing means, like, death is death. Like, life is just breathing to them. Nah, nigga, life is more. Life is more than just I'm breathing. You got to go look for what makes you you. You can't sit around and experience life through no phone, bro.
Yeah.
But when they, like you say, when niggas think they gonna respawn, that's life. That's life,
it's
bro.
Just, man, it's a completely different time than what we came up in or how we was living. Like we used to think about like the consequences of our actions to the point where, you know, it kept us from crashing out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things like we'll get in fights and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might get shot here and there, but like it's not like how it was today. Like now they just shooting without no thoughts, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Army guns.
Yeah.
They shooting army guns.
Until, like I said, until they sitting in that courtroom, then it becomes reality. Then they thinking about the consequences and all of that of their actions, but it's too late at that point. See, we used to know, like, you know, that can get you 5 to 10. That can get you life. You know what I'm saying? We had like
we had an old ass
heads.
uncle.
Yeah, that'll tell you like,
nigga, I wouldn't do that.
That's 5 to 10. Like Chappelle said, don't do that. That's 5 to 10.
He just,
like,
old nigga pop out of nowhere like, little nigga.
So it's just different. Like, these
but we
OGs,
listen though. We listen. They don't listen, bro. And I hate to be the old head to be like, y'all don't listen. They don't. We took heed to some shit. Don't get me wrong. Right. We did a lot of knucklehead behavior.
We definitely was hard-headed. I know I was.
Like, I ain't want to do 5 to 10, bro. I was on the fine line of crime. I ain't. No.
Yeah, so, I ain't gonna sit up here and discuss the stuff that I was doing. But
man, look, I don't give a fuck what I was doing. I said I didn't want to do 5 to 10.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, nobody do. For real.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't think nobody do.
No, these niggas get on the internet and tell everybody they crying. What you mean,
yeah,
man?
That's a whole different.
That's
story.
what I'm saying, bro. That's how deep. That's what
the internet got everybody snitching on themselves.
That's
bro.
my point, bro.
Everybody talking way too much for no reason. And that's the difference too. Now, like
they
right back into
what we saying, yeah, bro.
And tell everything they did, or be in these songs, explaining.
Everything.
What they did.
Everything.
And then now you in court. Use all of that again.
Stupid. We was like pops. We was like, don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was on back then, man. Nigga, what? Hey, even right now, what you just say? I ain't gonna talk about the shit I just did.
Man.
See, even to this day, nigga, fuck a statute of limitations. I don't give a fuck. No, nigga. I did it. I ain't talking about
everything.
These niggas will tell you right now when they did it, how they did it, who they did it with, and get mad that they in jail. What?
And they just told everything on themselves. You ain't even you ain't even give a job for the police to do. You done did the whole job for them. You know what I'm saying? You done did the job for the feds. Everybody bro.
I seen it on First 48. My man went to do Facebook page. It was like, shit, he did all the work for us. Literally. Quote,
that's crazy.
End quote, bro. He literally was like, wow, he did all the work. I'm talking, my man's on there with the gun. He arguing with people under the picture about why and how and all. It's like, man, for real, bro.
That's the difference. That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference between back then and now. It's a whole different ball game.
Yo, here goes nothing.